and left behind the damnation. Drew the line to stop the passing of the pain. Finally found some redemption by watching it all going up in flames. Between the pines, took our turn and let it burn.
You're listening to WeP3 Radio, produced with a partnership of Reads Across America Radio, with the mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and teach the future generations the value of freedom created by the men and women who have served our country. Currently playing on WeP3 Radio, Let It Burn by Steve D. Wilson.
WeP3 Radio is produced in partnership with Reads Across America Radio. Support the mission to remember the fallen, honor those who serve, and teach future generations the value of freedom at readsacrossamerica.org.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
I couldn't find the button. I don't know what our team's doing right now. Oh, Andrea is here.
You can't
What?
Come on.
I saw you were here, then you weren't here, and then you were here, and then you were whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I think I just got hit by lightning and my internet just went out. I don't know what the heck. Poof.
Your whole house? It's not even that time of year, man.
No kidding.
You got lightning down there?
No.
No. No.
We have wind. It could be the wind. You never know. That's a thing. Could be wind.
So I got some stuff laying heavy on my heart. I want to lay it down. This is Mark Peterson, Andrew Eichmann. We're with the People's Patriot Project, and we come here weekly to share what the People's Patriot Project, we the people, the People's Patriot Project is doing. This is our WeP3 weekly debrief, and things are a little bit different this week. I made some significant technical errors in the last 24 hours that has caused a lot of work for the WeP3 team, and I will apologize for that. That is on me. I will take ownership of it. There is not, typically we come here and we share that we have a live stream / podcast. It happened. It was live last night. It happened, but there were some things that I got tied up into that created an opportunity that the episode is not out there right now. It will be up there. We will get it there. There's been some changes to our schedule this week. Not anyone's world thing, or it is what it is, but it'll take us a minute to get that episode back up, and then I got to get it to Andrea, and she's got to do the cut for the podcast, this and that. And so my fault, my situation, my stuff. And so I apologize. If you guys are looking for that YouTube video that's out there, normally we provide the link for the show today. And everyone can go view that, because if you didn't get a chance to see it last night, usually it's still out there on the Facebook channels, and it's not there. So we apologize. Again, my fault. It'll get there. We had some amazing guests last night. It was an amazing show last night, and I don't want our guests to miss out on the opportunity of getting the word of their mission out, and that's what we got. That's what we got. So, what do you do? What do you do when you have a plan, when you've got things set in place, you've communicated, you've done all the pieces you know how to do, and I mean, this is the classic military overcome and adapt scenario. What do you do when not everything lines up the way you want it to, or actually planned with other people? How do you deal with that kind of stuff? What do you got, Eichmann?
What to overcome and adapt? I don't know. I'm pretty flexible. I'm kind of a fly by the seat of my pants person. So I guess I try to look, what's the next step? I personally, I hate going backwards. And so if there's nowhere in the back window, rear view window, there we go, whatever, mirror, that can push it back forward again, then you got to just, I was going to say about face, but I'm not military, so that would sound silly. I use that with 8th graders, but not here. I honestly we got to figure out what then is the next thing. What's going to be the next thing? Where do we pick it up and change and do something different? I don't know what to say. It's frustrating, but if you dwell on it too long, then you're going to miss the next thing.
Well, that's the thing. 100%. We got some news today. We got to clarify some things. It is what it is. But we had an event that was supposed to be planned for this coming July, and it was all put into place, and it is what it is. I get it. It really chaps my hide. And you're right. You shouldn't think about it too long. But I think there's a number of things that we have done and have been involved with that we spend an astronomical amount of time planning, preparing, getting ready for. and for someone else to come in and pull the rug from underneath our feet. That's a frustration. But we'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. We're not going to throw anyone under the bus. Stuff happens, life happens, and you just, like you said, adapt and overcome. And we could spend our time taking care of those people who've taken care of us if we weren't dealing with some of this other stuff. That's where we're at. I mean, we could be writing grants. We could be doing fundraisers. We could be doing the lion's share of all the things that we're supposed to be doing, but we're trying to accommodate other people's needs. And it does get frustrating, but we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. And Patriot Pride, right? Patriot Pride.
That's what we're doing.
Boom, 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 boom. You want to talk about our sponsors?
I do want to talk about our sponsors. We have some sponsors in our pocket, you guys, that, gosh, some are actually here with us quite often, and some have been with us in the past. So when we do our debrief, to let you know what we've been up to these last few weeks, and then sharing what others are doing to help the cause, we in the background have these people that support this. So we need to do a call out real quick. Timothy Newton brought on some new sponsorship support things with Green Hills Contracting. This is a veteran-owned and operated contracting company out of Moberly, Missouri. And thank you, Tim Newton. I have a choir behind me here. Then we have Catch 22 with Derek Iozio. We have Operation Texas Strong. We have the Boho Hobos Hideaway. And then we have our own Kimmer Gwinner, who we're going to be reaching out to tonight, because we have our board meeting tonight. Hey. I'm sorry.
Oh, she talks to 8th graders.
Hi, Nick. Have a good night. So then we also have our buddy Brian Kenzer. He is with us quite often on Sundays, and then he's a firefighter, so he gets called out quite often as well. He supports WeP3 with his business called Smart Living Today. This is about American-made products and a stream to support the People's Patriot Project while you shop for those things that you already use. If you're interested in that, you can reach out to Brian. This is like you're getting on the right side of your health. You're supporting American families, American jobs, the economy. It's right, Idaho. I always want to say Utah. Right there in Idaho is where most things are put together and shipped out of. And then, we just live in Minnesota. It's not like it's shipped from very far. I like it because I know what's in everything and I know where everything came from. So that's our sponsorship for our show. And then you can talk about the temple massager.
We can throw that in there. I got a little message. Oh, sorry. Tim Newton was texting me. That's weird. We were just talking about him, right?
Well, it's kind of weird.
Mr. Joe Maisha of Temple Massager has offered us an opportunity to this is about the holistic care of you and your brain, your mind, your space. I'm telling you, these devices are absolutely flipping phenomenal. They do work. I have one. I use it. It is an amazing device that helps take care of just a little bit of a stress reliever. It is get it. You won't regret it. It is awesome. It is a piece that I wish it was daily regimen. I don't have time to sit down daily and throw the old temple massager on, but I wish I did. I did it, and it wasn't the last time, but I did it when we had the show. It is It's an amazing. They'll give us a significant discount of 20% off if you throw WeP3 in your order. And they'll hook you up, man. And it's worth it. It's worth it. Did you finally get yours ordered?
It's still sitting there. I just got to put my card in there. I put it in, and then they weren't. I think my card, wherever it's processed, my bank didn't want to let the charge go through. So it sat there, and here I thought I had ordered it. So I went back in, and I just have to go get a different card. I'm not going to mess around with my bank. So I'll just get that in there. Maybe I can get that done tonight. Brian Gibson's got his fundraiser going on right now. PDH Fill the Can Challenge. Check out Brian Gibson.
Project Die Hard.
Yes. So that is happening right now. I know he's got some news on his page as well. So if you go check him out. So are we going to talk about our guests? It'll be more like a preview than a post view.
Yeah, I think we should give them the little. And we still got music from our guy tonight, and we'll end on one of his songs, and so we good.
I think we can do that.
Am I doing the guest? Am I doing the guest?
Yeah, you talk about Tammy. I'll do the music.
All right. So
I don't know. We
had the amazing Tammy McVeigh with us last night. Tammy, she's got the heart and passion and soul of, again, the person that never gives up. She's got a nonprofit out there, and I'm crashing. My brain is crashing because you got too many things going on, and that's. Sorry, apologize. We'll get through it. But Miss McVeigh runs a nonprofit called One of the Few. And again, our graphics were, I can pull those up. Our graphics were this amazing team of people last night. One of the Few. And she is a Marine that doesn't slow down. She does her thing. She goes out there. She speaks publicly. She goes out and tries to create as much infrastructure for veterans. I mean, again, our mission is veteran and first responders, but she came on to share all the things that she does to make sure that she's taking care and accommodating veterans that are in need. She is on the constant go. You should check her out. I wish I had that link as well. We'll just have to go look it up real quick and put it on here because she deserves everything that she gets in regards to the support, the help, the drive, the mission of only the few. We did have a little conversation before the show because I kind of did change her logo a little bit, and I put our green in there. And she made it clear, I do this, I've done it, and it is all with the purpose and cause of the. Oh, you already got it up there. Look at you. Boom. It sucks that we don't have the link to the show. And again, I can't keep going, falling on the sword here for this, but we'll get it up as soon as we can and let our people know. Let the people of the country of America know that Tammy McVeigh is out there making a difference in the lives of veterans and first responders. Veterans. I say our pitch so often that I throw first responders on the end of everything. The reality is your microphone's off, just so you know.
Oh, yes.
The reality
I was
is
disagreeing with you.
You were disagreeing with me?
I was agreeing with you.
Oh. You know what? If you're talking about first responders, 60+% of the time you're also talking to someone who's got prior service. So that's part of the vernacular we use and the words we use. So, Patriot pride.
Yeah. First responders. That was weird when I came into this world. I started meeting people and we started interviewing and we started going to events, and there was just so many. Maybe it's a Midwestern thing, but so many who served their country came back. Now they serve their communities. The server's heart is what I see. Here, look at this. Just in case you didn't notice, Derek Iozio, it wasn't today, it might have been Saturday, but he posted this. Don't let your current situation determine your final destination. Okay? Right there.
There it is.
There it is. All right. So then we had, and I like Tammy. Tammy is like, she's got that energy and she's got that desire to do good things. And yeah, she's a good cat. We then had Tim McDonald last night. It's funny. His name's probably on an awful lot of songs in the writing and accompanying world everywhere. He threw some names. Mark Chestnut, Blake Shelton, Olivia Newton-John, Put Your Tongue Back in Your Mouth, Peterson, Hank Williams, etc. Tim really talked about, so he's a funny guy too. He can be a funny guy. Talked about his reasons for joining the military, and then, did his ASFAB, and then they handed him the book to pick his career. What do you want to do? And he said, I don't know, paging through it. And he says, what is piano? What's that? I want to do that. And so he became a member of, do you call it the music corps? Shoot, I didn't write it all down. And so that's where he actually, kind of added into his music passion. And when I say passion, it's a passion. Schiffer's this guy. It's all locked in up here. Oh, he did. He said I was looking for my job, got to the P's, and that's piano right there. His first song last night was about losing a good friend in the military. Doesn't matter whether it's from the ETS, PCS, or loss of life, and having to go on to visit them in their new home in Arlington. This song was titled Living, Breathing, Having Fun. And it goes through the whole stages of dealing with those pieces and not forgetting that sometimes life is bigger than you. Can I throw things at him? What if I throw a candle at him? I think he'll be
Are you going
quiet.
to throw something at Tim McDonald? That's not nice.
All right. The next song of the night. Oh my gosh. You got to go listen to Snake Farm. Don't mess with
Should that be the one we end on today? We should listen to that.
Yeah, I think that should be the one. It's a cult classic. It's originally sung by Ray Wiley Hubbard. It's just one of those songs you got to hear it. It sounds kind of nasty, Snake Farm, but it really pretty much is. Stop trying to talk louder than me. Shut it. There.
Yeah, she's talking to her 8th graders.
He's trying to articulate right now. I don't want to be in this kennel. Let me out. All right. Anyway, so that was his words. That was Tim McDonald's words. It just sounds nasty. Well, it pretty much is. Go to the Snake Farm. Then the last song, oh my gosh, that one was called Encore because every show needs one. It's about hanging with the girl you like and enjoying the encore. To be perceived as you shall perceive the encore. I love that guy. That guy, he gets to say what he wants to say. And then he gets to play the way he wants to play. It was a good show last night. Very good show. Enlightening, fun people. So, yeah. There you have it, Peterson. There you have it. What do we have next?
Have it. Well, we got a board meeting tonight. We have Reads Across America. You got any updates on Reads Across America?
No, it hasn't moved much. I have that meeting in 2 weeks. Well, we have to pick a day on that one too. I got this. Those of you that are watching, help me out with this. And some of you, you're popping in and out, but I see you. Help me with this. When you have a meeting on, I'm just going to say a Wednesday night, and it's been that way for years, and people text you on Tuesday, hey, is that meeting tomorrow night? And you're like, yeah, it's always the second Wednesday or whatever you're scheduled. I have meetings every second Tuesday and every second Wednesday. And yep, that's when it is. It's where it's been for 4 years. So yeah. So you say, hey, you know what? Maybe we can catch a different crowd or more of our crowd. Let's switch up the night. So you send out a survey to see what night works to get these people at your meeting, and guess who answers? Same ones that come all the time. And clearly they could make it on the night that it was scheduled. So we're trying a new night and we're trying a new time. We're going to see if more people will show up at 8 o'clock tonight than what we're showing up at whatever time, whatever day. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. And then same with Reads Across America. We're going to try a new night, a new time, see what happens. So if you have an answer for that, that's where I started. My question was, how do you people get people to come to those meetings? I don't know. You got board members. You want to see their awesome faces. You want to hear their awesome ideas. And oops. Oh, gosh, dang it. I hate when you're trying to tag somebody, and as soon as you go to click on them, it pops to someone else. I was going to tag our board members quick while I was preaching to people. So we'll see. I appreciate any input. And hey, if you want to join a board, fundraising board for a nonprofit, hey, let me know.
Boom.
That's it. That's what I got.
We got stuff with education program here in the state of Minnesota. We're pushing that. Got some meetings coming up to try and get some things rolling. Not a lot of detail.
Sorry.
What does the 6 mean? Jeremy, help us out, brother. Help us out. DA6. Boom. I probably should know that, but it is what it is. So we're kind of light. We're kind of light on info this week. It is what it is. We got coming up this next weekend for our next show. I had my notes up and now I lost them. We got them. I got them. Boom.
You know what, folks? You could ask
Aaron
him
Hale.
how many tabs he has open today.
Well, let's not have that conversation. You know what was a relief? It is what it is. It's weird. Because sometimes DA's the duty roster. I knew that.
You knew that.
I don't like it when it happens, but it's almost a relief, a breath of fresh air when your computer resets and all the tabs that you had open are gone. You can't even pull them up on the history. That happened this last week. So I'm on to a fresh start. I'm learning. Maybe that's some of my anxiety that I'm dealing with right now is tabs got closed, event got changed, people don't show up. I dropped the ball on our technology for our stream and our podcast. Yeah, just a little. And I got right.
Cleaning house.
And I got in my real world, I have not that it's a big deal, but I have got my final project for this year due this week. It's done. But you gotta cross your T's and dot your I's, and I'm working with a team this year. So, not that working with a team is bad, but not everyone sees eye to eye on how the presentation should go. And, I like things to be done a certain way. And so I'm having to kind of relinquish some of that, and it'll be perfect. It'll be fine. And I'm overthinking it. That's bottom line. So, that's what we got. That's our show for today. and it's short, precise, to the point. But we do have some amazing music from our guests last night that we will get out there onto WeP3 Radio, and we will make sure everyone gets to hear his music. This guy has been there, done that, and has been involved everywhere. His catalog is probably bigger because a lot of the catalogs we deal with might not be as robust as Mr. Tim McDonald, but we're still going to get a number of his songs out there onto our radio station. Make sure you log into WeP3 Radio, and make sure you get out to the People's Patriot Project YouTube channel and subscribe to that. And we have the one, the only Tim McDonald with Snake Farm.
Like a tempest storm, shaking as like little Egypt. She works down at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm, ooh. Sense of humor, got a tattoo down her arm. It's a python eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor's hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm, ooh. There. She says, well, it's got its charms. Nothing to do in the winter. Now and then some kid gets bit at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm, ooh. Has called the alarm. She said she cried when they broke up. She still plays her records at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm, ooh. She says, come on down here, Tim, it's getting warm. She runs everybody off and we, you know, Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm, ooh. Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm, ooh.
Patriot Pride.